Remember that as you delay, life does not pause, and that's why the biggest fools, according to the Stoics, are those who delay virtue, those who wait for a more favorable moment. Because the truth is, in the relentless march of time, there is no better moment to take action than now. Right now is the only moment you truly possess, and thus it's the only real moment in which you can do good, the only moment in which you can practice the Stoic virtues of discipline, courage, justice, and wisdom. Therefore, instead of waiting for the perfect moment, use the imperfect present. It is to remind yourself of the Stoic rule that while we are postponing, life speeds by. Lesson 1. The imperative of now embracing the present moment. In the grand tapestry of existence, where the threads of time weave through the fabric of reality, the teachings of Stoicism emerge as a guiding light, illuminating the path to wisdom and inner peace. The Stoics, with their profound insight into the human condition, remind us of the fleeting nature of our earthly tenure. Marcus Aurelius, a pillar of Stoic philosophy, poignantly captures this sentiment, stating, "Time is a river, a violent current of events glimpsed once and already carried past us, and another follows and is gone." This vivid metaphor serves not as a lament, but as a clarion call to action. It beckons us to dive into the river of now, to swim with vigor against the current of procrastination and complacency. For in the Stoic view, to delay is to deny oneself the richness of living fully in the present moment, the only moment in which we can truly exert our will, make meaningful choices, and shape our destiny. The present moment, according to Stoicism, is not merely a point in time, but a gateway to the practice of virtue. Marcus Aurelius admonishes us, "Don't waste the rest of your time here worrying about other people unless it affects the common good. It will keep you from doing anything useful." This guidance is a beacon that shines on the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. The current moment is a battleground where the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance are honed. Every second squandered in worry or envy is a second stolen from the cultivation of these virtues. Thus, the Stoic does not seek to fill time with idle pursuits, but to infuse it with purposeful action that benefits oneself and the community at large. By embracing the present, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, recognizing our role in the larger continuum of existence, and acting in a manner that harmonizes with the common good. Embracing the present is an act of rebellion against the tyranny of the past and the uncertainty of the future. It is a declaration of independence from the shackles of regret and the chains of anxiety. Seneca, another luminary of Stoicism, challenges us, "Putting things off is the biggest waste of life. It snatches away each day as it comes and denies us the present by promising the future." In this pursuit, the Stoic finds freedom, the freedom to act, to change, to live authentically. It is in the now that we can truly demand the best for ourselves, as Epictetus urges, not in some distant tomorrow that may never arrive. The Stoic, therefore, does not wait for conditions to be perfect, but makes the present moment the arena of their virtue and the forge of their character. By adopting this mindset, we do not merely pass through time, we seize it, shape it, and in the process, we shape ourselves. The Stoic lesson here is clear. Value the present, for it is in the immediacy of now that the potential for growth, fulfillment, and peace resides. Life, in its relentless march, waits for no one. Thus, the wise do not delay virtue, but cultivate it moment by moment, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary and the mundane into the meaningful. Lesson 2. The wisdom of time management, harnessing rationality for effective use of time. In the intricate dance of life, where time plays the music to which we all move, Stoicism teaches us to dance with intention and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, emphasized the critical role of rationality in determining how we allocate our most precious resource, time. He advocated for a life guided by reason, where our choices reflect not just our immediate desires, but our deeper values. This rational approach to managing our time asks us to scrutinize our priorities, distinguishing between what is truly important and what is merely urgent. By doing so, we ensure that our actions align with our highest principles, dedicating our moments to activities that nurture our growth, contribute to the common good, and bring us closer to the Stoic ideal of a virtuous life. Through this lens, time management becomes an exercise in wisdom, a deliberate structuring of our days to embody the virtues we esteem, facing time with courage and discipline. The Stoic view on time challenges us to confront each day with courage and discipline, recognizing that each moment is an opportunity to practice virtue. Aurelius reminds us, remember how long you've been putting this off, that there is a limit to the time assigned you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and will never return. This poignant reflection serves as a catalyst for action, urging us to seize the present with vigor and determination. It teaches us to face our tasks, our responsibilities, and even our leisure with a sense of purpose, understanding that procrastination and negligence squander the very essence of life. Stoicism doesn't advocate for a relentless grind, but for a balanced, thoughtful engagement with our endeavors, where time is spent not in idle distraction, but in pursuits that refine our character and enrich our souls, embracing the finite nature of time. The Stoic acknowledgement of life's impermanence is a powerful tool for time management. By reminding ourselves of the transient nature of existence, as Aurelius does when he notes, "Time, how brief and fleeting your allotment of it," we are inspired to value each second. This awareness does not lead to a morbid fixation on death, but to a vibrant, active engagement with life. It encourages us to live each day as if it were both our first and our last, infusing our actions with meaning and urgency. This Stoic lesson teaches us to embrace the finite nature of time with gratitude and intention, to make the most of the opportunities we are given, and to leave behind a legacy of virtue and wisdom. It is a call to live fully, not in fear of time's passage, but in celebration of the potential each moment holds. Lesson 3. The virtue of embracing change, Stoic flexibility in valuing time. The Stoic philosophy, deeply rooted in the wisdom of thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, teaches us that the only constant in the universe is change. This principle holds profound implications for how we value and utilize our time. Aurelius mused, "Some things are rushing into existence, others out of it. Some of what now exists is already gone. Change and flux constantly remake the world, just as the incessant progression of time remakes eternity." Embracing this relentless flow of change is not an exercise in resignation, but a call to adaptability and resilience. To value time through a Stoic lens is to understand and accept the impermanent nature of our circumstances, relationships, and even our own selves. It encourages us to view each moment as precious and unique, a fleeting opportunity to act virtuously, to learn, and to grow, adapting to change with virtue. In the face of life's inevitable changes, Stoicism does not advocate for passive acceptance, but rather for active engagement that is aligned with virtue. The philosophy urges us to meet change with a balanced mix of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These cardinal virtues guide us in navigating the ebb and flow of existence, ensuring that we act in accordance with our highest ideals, no matter the external circumstances. By internalizing the Stoic acceptance of change, we learn to manage our time and actions with flexibility and grace. This means prioritizing our commitments and responsibilities in a way that reflects not only the current reality, but also our long-term aspirations and values. It is about making the most of the present while being prepared to adjust our plans and goals as the world shifts around us, living fully in each moment. The Stoic embrace of change teaches us to live fully in each moment, valuing time as the arena in which we express our virtues and realize our potential. Epictetus' reminder that no thing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig, highlights the importance of patience and persistence in the face of change. It is a recognition that growth and achievement are processes that unfold over time, shaped by our continuous efforts and adaptations. This perspective inspires us to dedicate ourselves to our tasks and relationships with wholehearted commitment, knowing that the essence of life is not found in static achievement, but in the dynamic journey of becoming. By valuing each moment as an irreplaceable component of our life's narrative, we cultivate a deep appreciation for the present and an openness to the possibilities that change brings. Lesson 4. The discipline of self-reflection, Stoic insights on time well spent. Stoicism, with its profound emphasis on self-awareness and mindfulness, invites us to engage in daily self-reflection as a means of valuing and effectively utilizing our time. Marcus Aurelius, in his personal writings, demonstrates an unwavering commitment to this practice, revealing how it serves as a cornerstone of Stoic discipline. By setting aside time each day to contemplate our thoughts, actions, and the motivations behind them, we open ourselves to a deeper understanding of our place in the world and our responsibilities to ourselves and others. This reflective practice is not merely an exercise in introspection, but a disciplined method for aligning our daily lives with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Through self-reflection, we assess whether our use of time aligns with our highest values, making adjustments as necessary to ensure that our actions are intentional and purposeful. Self-reflection as a tool for personal growth. The Stoic practice of self-reflection is fundamentally a tool for personal growth and improvement. It encourages us to question, have I spent my time today in a manner that contributes to my development as a virtuous individual? Have I acted in ways that advance my understanding, compassion, and resilience? This ongoing dialogue with oneself fosters a heightened sense of responsibility for our own time and actions, urging us to make choices that are not only rational, but also morally and ethically sound. By regularly examining our behaviors and their outcomes, we become more adept at identifying areas for improvement, setting the stage for meaningful change. This Stoic lesson teaches us that valuing time is not just about efficiency or productivity. It is about growth, learning, and the continuous pursuit of virtue, integrating reflection into daily life. Integrating the discipline of self-reflection into daily life transforms our relationship with time. It turns each day into an opportunity for self-assessment and recalibration, ensuring that we remain focused on our long-term goals and aligned with our core principles. This does not require extensive periods of isolation or withdrawal from the world. Rather, it can be practiced in moments of quiet throughout the day, during the morning to set intentions, in the evening to evaluate achievements and setbacks, or even in the midst of activities to maintain mindfulness and presence. The key is consistency and sincerity in the practice, allowing it to become a natural part of our daily routine. By doing so, we ensure that we remain true to our values, making the most of our time and living a life rich in purpose and virtue. Lessons from Stoicism: the power of now and the virtue of patience. Lesson 5: the power of now. Stoic emphasis on present action. Stoicism, a philosophy renowned for its practicality and depth, teaches us the indispensable value of living in the present. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic paragon, eloquently reminds us that the future is a domain beyond our control, urging us to focus our energies and intentions on the here and now. Remember, he writes, how tiny your share of it time, how brief and fleeting your allotment of it fate, how small a role you play in it. This reflection is not meant to belittle our significance, but to highlight the preciousness of the present moment. In the grand cosmic scale, our time is limited, making it imperative to seize the day, not in a hedonistic rush, but with a mindful appreciation of the opportunities and duties that lie before us. The Stoic approach to valuing time is deeply rooted in the practice of present action. It involves engaging fully with life as it unfolds, dedicating ourselves to tasks and relationships with vigor and integrity, and using each moment as a platform for the expression of virtue. The discipline of action over procrastination. The Stoic lesson on the power of now also encompasses a stern warning against the pitfalls of procrastination. Seneca, another Stoic luminary, chastises the folly of delaying life to a future that may never come, emphasizing that the whole future lies in uncertainty, live immediately. This philosophy impels us to confront our tasks and challenges without delay, recognizing that the discipline of action is a fundamental expression of our agency and autonomy. Procrastination, in this light, is seen not merely as a time management issue, but as a moral failing, a refusal to engage with the present in a meaningful and productive manner. The Stoics advocate for a life where time is treated as a sacred gift, not to be squandered, but to be filled with activities that reflect our commitment to personal excellence and the welfare of others. By embracing the Stoic discipline of action, We learn to navigate our days with purpose and determination, ensuring that our time is not lost to indecision, but invested in the pursuit of wisdom and virtue. Integrating Stoic principles into daily life. The Stoic emphasis on the power of now is not an abstract concept, but a practical guide to living. It invites us to integrate mindfulness and action into our daily routines, encouraging us to be fully present in our engagements, whether they be work, study, or leisure. This integration involves a conscious effort to remain attentive to our thoughts and actions, ensuring that they are aligned with our values and goals. It also means being adaptable and ready to seize unforeseen opportunities for growth and learning. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we cultivate a life of meaning and satisfaction, proving that the true value of time lies not in its quantity, but in the quality of our engagement with the present moment. Lesson 6. The Virtue of Patience, Stoic Teachings on Time and Endurance. In an era that prizes speed and efficiency, Stoicism offers a countercultural perspective on the value of patience. The Stoic philosophers, such as Seneca, regarded patience not merely as a virtue in waiting, but as a profound understanding of time's natural course. No thing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or a fig, remarked Epictetus, suggesting that all things of value require time to come to fruition. This Stoic insight into patience encourages us to recalibrate our expectations and to recognize that meaningful achievements and personal growth cannot be rushed. Patience as a path to wisdom. The Stoic virtue of patience extends beyond mere endurance. It is a pathway to wisdom and a deeper appreciation of life's complexities. Through patience, we allow ourselves the space to reflect, learn, and adapt, recognizing that wisdom often emerges from the contemplation of our experiences over time. This Stoic practice encourages us to view delays and obstacles not as hindrances, but as opportunities for growth and reflection. It reminds us that the most valuable lessons are often those that require time to understand and integrate into our lives. By cultivating patience, we also cultivate a deeper sense of peace and contentment, qualities that enhance our ability to value and wisely use our time. Stoicism teaches us that by embracing patience, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, becoming more attuned to the rhythms of the world and our place within it. In doing so, we find that our relationship with time is transformed, marked by a greater appreciation for the present and a more thoughtful engagement with our future. The Art of Valuing Time. Conclusion. By integrating these Stoic principles into our daily lives, we not only honor the Stoic tradition, but also empower ourselves to live more fully. Making each moment count towards the cultivation of a well-examined and virtuous life is the essence of Stoic wisdom. Let us carry forward the wisdom of the ancients into the fabric of our daily lives. Remember, time is the vessel of our actions, the canvas of our virtues, and the legacy of our being. Let us not merely count the hours, but make the hours count, infusing each moment with purpose, presence, and virtue. In the spirit of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, let us embrace each day as a new opportunity to live fully, to act nobly, and to tread the path of wisdom with steadfast hearts. May our time be a testament to the Stoic ideals of courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom, guiding us toward a life of fulfillment and meaning. For in the grand symphony of existence, it is not the duration of our melody that resonates through eternity, but the depth and beauty of the notes we choose to play. Let us then play our parts with diligence and grace, leaving behind a harmony that echoes through the ages.